you. Oh, nope, turn that one off. Turn this one on. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Can you hear me? Hi, good morning, Franz. Sorry, I was seeking wisdom from my father. I told him my concerns about the very long walk to the job that doesn't pay me very much and doesn't give me more than 25 hours a week guaranteed. And I also don't get any benefits for like a year. And I'm worried about getting mugged. And I'm afraid to take my bike because one, I don't want it stolen, and two, I haven't ridden my bike in like 10 years, and uh, the street I have to go on is also a scary, busy street with bad drivers. So there's a lot of scary things that are stressing me out. We're back to art because I need to become a better artist. I I was in the middle of making tea just before my dad messaged me, and then it was like, now I have to mute everything on stream to make sure everybody can't hear, and then I have to, yeah, because I'd already gone live. I have an image that is very appropriate to this. Where have I left it? This about sums up how I am feeling. So I'm gonna go make my tea. I'll let you ponder on Tiny Weibusen because he's adorable. Tesla just still not eating his breakfast. But my kettle's probably cold again. Here you go, Nugget. Eat your food. I'll be right back, guys, and I'll redeem your stretch. Now, hello, kittens. Are you done, Nugget? Are you done? Okay, you're done. Because I'm not waiting anymore. Okay, I'm back with tea. Ugh. And I stretch as I sit back down. Ugh. Okay, so you know what's even worse? So I have to fill out this form for them to do the background check, And they're like, we need a couple of days to do that. Well, I go to fill out the form for the background check. And I'm losing my fucking mind, people. I'll tell you. They're like, oh, you have to use a phone or a tablet to log into this thing. Okay? That's already a negative, because my phone is an S9 Plus from 2019, 18? I don't know. It's old. I think it's 2019. And the login system, they're like, oh, so you log in first, and and they're like, okay, send a verification email. And so I get them to send the verification email, and I click on it to verify my account, and it has me log in again. And upon logging in, I can't do anything other than to click the button to send the verification email. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll give it a few minutes. Try to refresh. Nope. So I send another verification email. I click on the verification email, and it takes me back to the website to log in, and only gives me the option to send the verification email. I'm like, okay, so this is probably gonna... Let's try one more time. You would not believe that I had to do this over 10 times to finally get into the account. And so I start filling out the form, and the form freezes. So I go back to my email, open the link from the verification email that they sent me, and I get back to the login screen, and I log in, and I have to send another verification email. 6 verification emails later, I'm filling out the form, and I get 60% of the way through the form, and they're like, we need to know the addresses that you lived at in the last 5 years. And I'm like, okay, well, I've been living here for 5, and I just entered my 6th year, so I don't need to add in another one. And so they're like, select the address you currently live at from the addresses you just put in. And I click on that. I click on the one that's the one I live at, which is the only address in the list other than the Add New button. And the form freezes. And I'm like, oh, good Lord. So I refresh instead. And it asked me to log in. Now, what's going to happen, guys? Is it A, going to offer me a verification email? Is it B, going to allow me to log in and continue filling out the form where I was? Or C, is it going to say, something went wrong, please try again later? It was C. So I wait. Try again. Something went wrong. Please try again later. Oh, okay. I'll wait like another 10 minutes. Something went wrong. Please try again later. Y'all, I cannot. I just cannot. Just all of my rage. I just tried it again now. Same thing. I cannot start this job until they have that form filled out. And I cannot log in. I cannot create a new account because it's not linked to the email address that they have on file with my application. I contacted customer service and they're like, what browser are you using? And I'm like, well, I went through the Gmail app because your thing only works on mobile. So it's through the Gmail app. And they're like, okay, so what browser is it through? And I'm like, well, it's probably using Chrome as its underlying source because it's Gmail app on a Samsung phone. You know, basically Google is pre-installed, right? and I'm like, it would be great if I could just do this on my desktop. And he's like, okay, but can you try it on your mobile browser, please? And I'm like, I already am. And I just opened up Chrome on my phone and went directly to the URL, and it brought me straight back into this chat as if I never left Gmail. Because it's doing exactly what I said it's doing. It's using Chrome as its underlying source for the Gmail browser. And he's like, oh, well, I guess we gotta send this to the tech team. We'll get back to you in 24 hours. And I'm like, I needed this done now. Why is your system not working? So, if Lady calls me back today, which she probably will, partway through stream, she'll probably be irate that I did not finish the application process, or the hiring process, when I said I would. And she won't care that it's not my fault. And I am enraged. And I am still stressed about the hour and a half walk to get there through what is ostensibly the bad part of town plus the industrial district of town. And I just can't. I am losing my fucking mind. So yeah, they know their website doesn't work. Thanks for the hydrate, Cora. They know their website doesn't work. I don't think they care that their website doesn't work. And the fact that, like, you're required to have a tablet or a phone to be able to actually continue the hiring process, period, is a little bit discriminatory. So I'm just gonna leave that there. I can't even. I don't know what to do, guys. Any suggestions? I applied for another job. Another 2 jobs, in fact. One pays $29 an hour, and it's at the junkyard. It's a glorified cashier job. I think I've told you guys about this one already. I'm just gonna start drawing. Because art is fueled by rage, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know what to do, guys. This head is already too big, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. Watermelon, yep. It's okay, we'll fix it later. This is like a 7/8 view going on here. It's not a bad pose. This is the one from Tuesday. So now you know my adventures in applying for a job with UPS. It's infuriating. It's absolutely infuriating. So I might not have the job on Monday. Now I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to feel about it because it's like, on one hand, I don't want to do the hour and a half walk for $17 an hour. It's not worth it in some ways. But on the other hand, it's like, I want experience so that I can, you know, get a better job. I like these ones where they have like the full like bodysuit. With the lines on it. I really like that. King in Yellow esque pose go burr. What? Oh. The King in Yellow, okay. I think I've heard this tale before. Story, tale. Let's see, we have our little 8s here. There's not as much of a crease at the knee as I thought there would be. Yeah, having these lines is actually really helpful. And I wish they would have more stock pictures with these lines because they help me see the 3D shape better. Let's see. Right, little 8 there for the elbow. Maybe worth a commute if it means staying in your current city instead of needing to move. Yes, that's the thing, right? You know, the funny thing is, it's actually faster to take my bike than it is to take the bus. It's still faster to take the bike. Which shows you that the city doesn't care as much for the people who work the jobs that sort of keep everything going. That's the thing about being on, like, the bottom rung of society, is you start to see all the places where, like, oh, you know, you live in a city with, like, some of the best transit in the world. And you realize that it may be the best transit in the world, but that's for all the people who work regular, like, normal people jobs, not for the people who basically make everything in the city run smoothly. Like, your waste management people and your mail sorters. Not even the mail carriers, but the mail sorters. The ones who make sure that your mail gets onto the truck in the morning before everybody else wakes up. It's kind of really sad. But as I was saying yesterday, you know, your value and your pay are inversely proportional to the number of keys that you carry. So we'll see if I even make it through the security clearance process, background check, whatever it is, because if they don't fix it, I can't be hired. Because they can't do a background check. It is the most vexing thing. Because I do everything right, and it always goes wrong. And it just... I don't know whether to scream into my pillow or cry. Honestly. It's like you try to do everything the way you're supposed to. You know? And you just can't seem to get anywhere. No more bat noises. That's good. Honestly, the Minecraft bats, super adorable. But oh my god, they're fucking annoying. Okay, everything about this arm I hate. We'll start this arm over again. It would be nice if they had done, like, the bodysuit over the, at least to the elbows, but all the way to the wrists would have been really nice. Scream or cry or both. I don't know whether to laugh or cry like Shilian. Except I'm the only one in my chat that actually gets that joke. I haven't even posted my link anywhere. I'm just all kinds of messed up. I've had an hour of sleep, maybe. You know those times when you have like a quick nap and it feels like it's been 6.5 hours when you wake up? That's the level of sleep I've had. I finally laid down at 7 a.m. Was it 7? No, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. I laid down at 8 a.m. The last message I sent to Neff was 7:44. Yeah. That tracks. I'm having a day. I'm having a moment. I'm trying not to lose my mind. Was that one quote that I saw? Now I know why roosters start the day screaming. That tracks. It's time for maracas. Because without my medication, I'm just a sad panda. Yeah, the Minecraft bats are vexing. They're so cute, but oh my god. I'm gonna get up at 8 a.m. on Saturday for the Medieval Festival. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. I might just, you know, take my chances and message Bale and be like, Bale, I'm willing to work in Germany for the summer. And I will work with Bergschneider. I want experience running like major LARP events. Because I would like to create something like Beacoline over in Ontario, but a little bit different. And I need experience, and I need a job so I can earn money, so I can buy land, so that I can create this experience for people. But it would be like an Upper Canada Village sort of thing, so it's open, like, for a seasonal period. So it's not just like, you know, a 1-week event. It's like almost all year round. I think during the winter it would have to close, but it would be so neat. And like we do historical stuff, but we also do fantasy stuff. It's anachronistic living. I really should just take the chance and ask bail. Heels stick up a little bit more than I thought they did. There's a little bit of a crease right here. Just a tiny one. Actually, it's more like this. Exaggerated a little in art. Yeah. Okay. Once again, it's the arms that we're struggling with, right? Arms and the head. Let's see that. Oop. One of these days I will figure out how faces actually work. One of these days I might actually be like an okay artist and not this weird scuffed whatever the hell this is. Got this little boop from the stocking on her head. Again, it would be neat if they had a cap that had the lines on it. The head is far too big. Way too big. Much too big, wow. And just slightly at the wrong... That's a little bit better. Trying to translate 3D into 2D and things that aren't made of lines into something made of lines is actually very difficult. Anyway, sorry for like trauma dumping on you guys this morning. I just needed to vent. I had lots of feelings of rage. I just needed to get it out, yeah. Where's... Okay. I forgot to set up today's piece too. Today's piece is an interesting one. But we're still working our way through the rest of the week. Okay. We have an interesting theme going on this week for poses, I guess. She has really interesting hands. I feel like she just has really big hands, but like they're nice. I don't know how to say it in a way that's not weird. She just has nice hands. Remember, the human body has more subtle curves than just straight lines. Meow, meow, meow. I heard a cat make a funny noise. I'm trying to lure it. We can have some cat time. After all of the stress. You know what's funny? Is I put in an application to one of the jobs with the city like 2 months ago. And they rejected me for that job, and they still haven't hired anyone for that position. My application still exists in the system, and they're like, oh, we've decided to move on with other candidates. And so I reset the application for that, because you can like update your application in the system, and I just got the rejection email when I checked my email just now for the other for today's stock picture. Like, no, we've decided to move on with other candidates. And I'm like, clearly you haven't found your fucking unicorn. You can take me and train me. Yeah! See, looking at the picture small now, I have definitely done a wrong here. The height is missing in the pelvis. And that's why the lines in the bodysuit really help.
There's a little bit of a tilt. There's a little bit of a tilt and a turn to the body that I didn't quite capture. And like, it'll never be perfect, that's fine. But as long as you learn something, I have a tendency to not put enough room in the pelvis, apparently. Thanks for the Hideaway Fantasy. Feeling weird after 9 years of having my wolf pack on display. Packing away, it feels empty in here now. Why are you packing your wolf pack away? Are you moving or something? Or are you putting it away to protect it from the kitten? Ah. Yep. You need a display case. That's what you need. Okay, the mouth is driving me insane, so I'm just gonna erase it. It's making me angry. I hate looking at it. Skeletal hand. Yeah, she has very large hands. It's really neat. I like it. I don't know why, but I just want to hold her hands. They're just nice. Okay? See, the elbow comes about here, a little point. Oh my god, line, please, just go where I want you to. I don't have her waist wide enough. looks so weird. That's why this looks so strange. Because this is where the butt is. Don't be afraid to change something you've already drawn. Necromancer might be in meetings. And Fantasy has boot chorus new Death Sand! Hello, good morning. You missed my rage story earlier, but it's okay. Nobody needs to hear it again. Thanks for the hydrate. Death. And the concussion, which could lead to my death. Who knows? How you doing this morning? With this one little spot around here. I don't want to erase that lovely hand that I've drawn. And that's because it's wrong here. What is it that I'm struggling with? Oh, is it already Thursday? I don't know. Have you ever tried the colorblind art challenge? No, I don't know what that is. Well, let's quickly Google that. It doesn't show me much. It's all videos. Is there nothing that's not a video? Tells me I spelled it wrong, but I spelled it the right way. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, explain it. Oh god, what is happening? Let's move my camera forward a little bit. It's hiding underneath my monitor. I was hoping to be able to just look it up and find some words that tell me about it. I started making a palette, putting down a bunch of color that I might use for the piece, and swirl it around, turn it all into black and white. I'll have to check a video of it. I think that's the only way I'll understand that. I'll have to step away for just a second. Uh, yeah. So I'm not sure I totally understand, but uh, you make a palette, putting down a bunch of color that you might use for the piece, swirl it, and then turn it on to black and white. Yeah, I'm not quite sure I totally understand. Like, do you know what you're already drawing? Uh, okay, it appears to be a TikTok challenge, so let's try to find the TikTok video.
Colorblind art
Oh,
challenge
God.
using these random colors to color. No idea of these colors. I hope this looks good.
Jesus
Using
Christ.
these random colors. Colorblind art challenge using these random colors to color my drawing. I have no idea of these colors. I hope this looks good.
God, TikTok brain rot voiceover. Oh, okay, I see. So it's just random colors, swirl the palette, and then turn it to grayscale and use the shadows and highlights to paint the picture. Doing like your usual blending style. So it's you're literally just using values. That does sound neat. If somebody were to send me a palette via the Discord, perhaps in the arting channel, in the Crafters Union channel category, I will consider doing this challenge using one of my existing pictures, perhaps. could be interesting. And that way I won't know what colors are involved in the palette either. I'll be simply painting with values. And that way I won't even have a chance of knowing. Oh, but then... I would need someone to make it a no, that's not gonna work, is it? Because then it would just all be grayscale. How would I do this? I'm trying to think of the logistics behind this. Because I would be biased what palette I would choose. Hello, welcome back, Ross. And then how would I do it all in grayscale while still technically selecting the colors? Is it a multiply layer or like an overlay or something? I'll look into it later. But if people want to like select a palette or recommend suggestions of palettes in the Earning channel, I will I'll look into it. And try and get that TikTok brain rot voice out of my head, because good lord, I hate that thing. We wanted to choose something unique. Oh my gosh, it's unique, alright. It's the most annoying voice on the planet. And I think my voice is bad. It's the weird enunciations, I think, that really bother me. And it's like artificially cheerful. And I'm just like, that's just how I feel about that voice. This arm is too long. Boop, 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 boop. Much better. Wow, what have I done? Look, her mouth is just slightly open, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Just a little. It's almost doing a little like anime loopy face. Why am I struggling so much right now? Oh my goodness. Mouth, why? Someone called a chipmunk from Natural Habitat Shorts. We've got a mouth problem here. Mouth. The nose is also way too pointy. The skull protrusion. The brow bone. hint of the chin there. Hi, Zio. How you doing? We're back to our regularly scheduled programming for now until Monday, and we'll see what happens with my the quote unquote job that I have. There's a whole thing happening there. My my account for filling out the information for the background check got locked out because their system is broken, and it's probably the worst programmed thing on the face of the earth. So there's that, and I'm stressed about the fact that it's an hour-and-a-half walk through a bad part of town, so I'm just like, am I gonna get mugged or murdered? Like, that stuff doesn't typically happen in Canada, but also, as I have demonstrated, I have, like, the worst luck on the face of the planet. So, I never take any peace I have for granted. But as it stands, I can't even get in my background check stuff. You're lucky about got approved? Woohoo! Senko! Hey! How you doing? Good morning, good morning. It's been a while, friend. We are working on the Draw Everything June challenge. This is the most detailed face I've done for any of these. There's like some weird whistling in this song. Hope people don't hate whistling. It's like a theremin or something. Monitor, please don't turn off while I'm arting. I really don't like it when you do that. Monitor! If you see me pause every once in a while, it's because my monitor's just like, oh yes, I'm going to take a vacation now. There's something about my computer, all of the cables just seem to be loose. And just like a little jostle of my desk can cause my monitor to just turn off for like a moment. Hello. Okay, stop. Just stop, monitor. Okay, just stop. You're at the low point of your energy. Oh, I'm sorry. I understand being low on energy. This is why my stream is chill vibes only. Thanks for the hydrate, Death. Attributed to Ned Kelly before he's dropped into the Shadow Realm. What? The Shadow... Ned Kelly doesn't sound like a Yu-Gi-Oh kind of name. But yeah, we have a couple of these to do. This was yesterday's that we haven't started yet. A good evil pose, and a man at that. We haven't had a man since the first one. Me after my cabinet spilled all the food on me. And this is the one that came in today. So we get a stock photo every day via email. And I'm a couple of days behind because I just needed to do some vibing co-working sessions. Because I've been tired and stressed. This picture is basically my mood at the moment. How I am every day. I am Tiny Wei Wuxian. Stressed, no money. My luck is always against me. But we always do our best. Insert meme here. Looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Brown or blue eyes for my D&D horse? Blue! Because I've never seen a horse with blue eyes. I think it would be very striking. This looks like noodle arm. It's really weird. It's correct. It just looks weird. I feel like I don't have this angle correct. Maybe I do? I definitely don't have the legs slim enough. And that's because there's problems right here. making those slight adjustments. Nope. Comes a point where too many lines just makes it harder to see. Let's give it a little flip. I like being able to just mirror the canvas like this, so I can see where all of my weird areas are. Let me erase this a little bit here. Still a lot of problems with this hand, but I think that's that one done. Welcome back from the meeting, Necromancer. I think this one went pretty well. It was nice to get back to it after a couple of days. My ankle is itchy. I also left my tea bag in my tea too long and now it's gross. Alright, let's zoom in so that you guys can see it better. You have to ratchet on your mobile data. Okay. Well, it was great of you to come by, Senko. It was good to see you again. You need to get a real internet connection somewhere, man. I summoning the blue eyes white dragon in the attack position. I saw one with blue eyes. Sally's completely blind. Oh, no. That's probably, I don't think I've ever seen a horse with blue eyes. Like, is that a thing that they can have, or does that signify some kind of blindness in them? I wonder if that's just a thing. Let's see. What color eyes can horses have? Oh yeah, they can have blue eyes. Blue or brown? I've just never seen a horse with blue eyes, but that's pretty neat. Like, that's really neat. I might paint that. That is really, really neat. I might use that as a painting practice, actually. Just for the value study again. Because I like doing those. You can now order a scab of a value study like that, like the portraits that I've been doing. Chromello horse. Okay. Let's try that. Chromello horse. Or creamello horse? Cream coat. Pink skin and blue eyes. Okay, well this one looks kind of scary, let's be honest. This particular one, hold on. I'm sorry, but this one is just a little bit scary. The 1 pixel in the eye! I'm sorry, but this is haunting. It's the one dark pixel in the eye. This is one of those pictures, and it's just really unfortunate and doesn't capture how beautiful this horse is because the quality of the image is so low. Like, this would be too low of an image quality for me to really even replicate at like a bigger size, because I can't see the details of this eye other than the 1 black pixel. Let's see, I'm not sure if this picture is real or not, mostly because the donkeys in the background look fake. Ah! This one's really pretty, though. This is a pretty horse. Thanks for the extra hydrate, Cora. And Death Sand. Okay. But this one, the hair, it's like... It's like a Pantene Pro V commercial. Nay! Mimics horse noises. My sinus is a little stuffed up today, so it's, I'm not gonna try and mimic many animal noises. There's a picture of one of the foals here. It's kind of cute. Look at that tiny little tail! Little poof. This one has grass in its mouth, but the thumbnail looked like it had a beard, and I was like, unicorn. But no, it's just grass. But it needs like the unicorn beard. Just the Hold on, let's get the brush. Our round mixing brush. Okay. Like, it looked like it had the majestic unicorn beard. We'll just do it. There you go, unicorn. The foal was cute. This one's really pretty. Might paint that one. This one, I would, like, edit out these donkeys. Seriously, this picture looks fake. And I'm pretty sure this picture's fake. Does anyone else think this picture's fake? This picture feels very fake. I don't know what it is. Like, everything, from, like, the donkeys up looks like it's been photoshopped in the background. Badly. And Death Sand is just trying to waterboard me at this rate with tea. Look up Gypsy Vanner. They are shampoo commercials in a horse. Shampoo commercials in a horse. Or for a horse? One horse isn't even meant to be two. The horse doesn't quite look right. Water time again. Yeah, really. Either, like, bad AI or really bad Photoshop. But yeah, this one feels like a bad Photoshop, let's be honest. Which is a shame, because I really like the colors. But this one is definitely a real horse, and it's very pretty. Well, it's not water, it's tea, but it's close enough. Yeah, I like his little tuft of a tail. That's so cute. Pardon me, sir. Do you have any soup? Still, the one dot, it's so visible. I don't know why he's asking for soup, by the way. It's just the first thing that came to mind. Oh yes, draft horses are awesome. Let's see. I have seen draft horses. Oh, this one's Banff. I like this guy. Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can get a better... copy image. This one's kind of pretty. Look at him. He's so chonk. With the fluffy boots. And he's got beautiful braids in his hair. But yes, I have seen some draft horses. This one is definitely AI, and it's terrifying. Oh my goodness. What the fuck is happening there? That's just kind of scary. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this terrifying AI one. And then there's this guy, he's kind of majestic too. He's just like, yes, I'm fabulous. I was never much of a horse kid. I mean, I liked unicorns because, you know, unicorns, but... Oh yeah, no, that was definitely AI because the body was all fucked up. This guy's just like, I'm so fabulous. Look at me. Yeah, it looks fine until you get to the hips and then, oh god. It's like the long Furby, you know? It's like, there's so many pictures of horses. Why do you need to create AI pictures of horses? But this is the best environment for draft horses. Look at them pretty boys. Draft horses in the snow, pulling a sled or something. And this one is plus dogs. Extra. Yeah, you can put pictures of animals that you know in pets as well. Fantasy. In the pets chat channel. We'll save this picture to do a quick painting study of, but not this one. We'll save this guy because he's a chunky, beautiful boy. Wait, what did I just do? There we go. Where is practice horse 2? I just love how chunky this boy is. This will be another practice horse piece. It's like that Tanuki picture. The longer you stare, the funnier it gets. And this will also be a practice horse. Because, I think I've only drawn a horse once or twice in my life. This one also has to be saved. And that goes in this folder as DEJ9. And we'll just close that one. Okay, so we finished one draw everything June piece. I'll have to go grab the title for that one from the email. This one was called Pledge. That's not right. My brain is stupid and can't math right now. Let me think for a second. There we go. See, I just forgot how to, like, multiply for a moment there. My brain was like, what? You gotta wake up the birds. Do you have pet birds? One of my friends in Australia, their bird flew away, and I don't know if they found him yet. I hope they find him. Once a long time ago, I did a bad horse anatomy studies, and now I can just vaguely understand what happens. Welcome back. Do you have pet birds? I was just saying, my friend in Australia, their bird flew away, and I don't know if they found him yet or not. I don't know what kind of bird he is, but his name is Mochi. He's a little gray thing. Absolutely, there is the pets section in the Discord. Absolutely fill it with pet pictures. Alright. This one, we're gonna steal the like red from here. This one's called Welcome. And this one we'll take this color. It's called Touch. I'm honestly surprised that like the science and psych section of my Discord is like the most used. I would have thought it would have been memes. Memes usually gets the most use on servers, but no, it's science. I have a science-oriented community, and I very much love it. Let's be honest, I share a lot of stuff. I always find a lot of really interesting videos. and I'm always listening to stuff in the background while I do art and writing and other things. Well, I can't really listen to things while I do writing, but mostly art. I'm feeling very distractible today again. My ankle is already swollen. Of course. I'm hungry. I shouldn't be hungry, but I am hungry. Ah! Alright. This man has long face. I think his cranium needs to be a little bit bigger. Or mostly that's just the hair. Okay. This man, his neck is obfuscated. Very muscly. Look at these lats. Oh. They're not lats. I don't know there, but damn. Like he's just like long face syndrome is a terminal. If he keeps up this pressure on his muscles, it might be. God, his tits are bigger than mine. I've already drawn him too big. He won't fit on canvas. Let's see. I mean, he's definitely flexing real hard, so. I'm used to only drawing soft boys. Posted 2 photos of Lucas. Let's just go inspect Barb pictures. Oh wait, no, that's horse pictures, sorry. I thought it was Barb's. I saw green. That is a pretty horse. He looks very friendly. And also very wet in that one picture, and I have been hydrated by Cora. Hello! Welcome back. No hard boys. Well, you see, I can draw soft boys that are hard in some places. But be careful, fantasy might bonk you and send you to horny jail. Hopefully I won't get banned for the Nip Nops. They're male Nip Nops, so it should be fine. They could have had some tighter shorts right here, but I guess it would be too tight then. And we've got our 8s for the knee. Knees are such weird shapes. So when you're fat, you don't really see how really angular and chonky the knees are. We're just gonna do this real fast, see what happens. This is definitely a fair amount of foreshortening. They got the little like elastics on the wrists, but they could have put this guy in one of those bodysuits that would have been perfect for showing the shape of things. Like, this is not going well, man. I hate all of it. All of his fine hairs are distracting. Creating shadows. It's making it hard to see things with my astigmatism. Okay, I think this is going alright. This is the knee. We've got our little figure eight here. We've got the thigh. This entire foot is just gonna go. It's such a strange angle to draw the foreshortening too, right? This all has to go. It's still a little bit too big. Is your internet just really bad? Hold on. Maybe it's because... Let's set you to the visitor's role. Maybe it's because you were on the visitors, or not in the visitor's role. I might have set it so that unassigned, like just at everyone who doesn't have a role can't send images, I might have set that. But then again, it would just say you can't send an image, I think? I don't know. I don't know how this works. I have set you to the visitor's role. But if you have your Twitch connected to your Discord, it should put you into the, into the residence. As a matter of fact, I can put you... Why can't I add you to resident? I should be able to add you to resident. I'm the staff. I should be able to set that. It's probably because it's an auto set thing. Arias! Good morning. There's a limit on hydrate. Exactly. I did warn people. It's only 1 minute. It's not so bad. It's mostly because the sound that was assigned to the file kind of hurts my ears. So when Hydrate gets spammed, I just get a little bit of an actual headache from the noise. Okay, Conk. It's fine. There's no pressure. Yeah. How you doing, Arias? We're doing stuff and things. We're doing our usual. I just did we just finished this one. It's okay. I still have to fix the back foot. But it's more or less done. We're working on this one, and this is today's. We're just a couple of days behind things. Because I did a couple of days of co-working streams. You burned your cookies! You can send your cookies to me. I'll eat them. It depends on how burnt they are. I mean, if they're just like black carbon discs, then maybe not. But if they're just like slightly burnt... and like they're still like cookies, but they've just got a little bit of like super dark on the bottom or on the edges, I'll still eat those. As a matter of fact, oh, they're straight up carbon discs. Okay, then maybe not. But like, if you make chocolate chip cookies and you burn them slightly, that's like my favorite thing ever. I don't often bake cookies, but like if I were to bake chocolate chip cookies, I like to over bake them a little bit because I really, really like the flavor of just ever so slightly burnt things. Welcome back. You underestimated your oven. When the kitchen appliances fight back. Oh yeah, my mom gets to go home on Saturday. But she has to be back Saturday or Sunday night, I think, in order to keep her bed at the hospital. So she gets to go home for like a day or two, or just like a full day or something, and then she has to go back to the hospital because the hospitals are stupid. I don't often make cookies, but when I do, I prefer to burn the shit out of them. Yeah. If I roast marshmallows, I purposefully light them on fire and let them burn a little bit, and then I eat the crust, and then I burn them again. Shocking that I don't have cancer. So it's probably just your internet, right? Well, there's 4 pictures. Oh my god, he's a sweet burb. Everybody go check the Discord. Oh, I love that blue. Oh my god, all the burbs. So many burbs. Not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for the blue one. Do they talk at all? Can they talk? You get a little dancing pigeon for that one. You're bringing marshmallows? Ugh. If I manage to actually, you know, fill in the forms to get the job for Monday, I'll be able to go to Conquest for sure, because I will have a job, at least until Conquest, because I doubt they're going to give me the time off to go to Conquest, so I'm just going to quit. No, but the white cackles and bullies me. Birds are pretty great though. They're oh, Death Sand, that doesn't do anything. It's only when Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions is open. Sorry, man. Let's see if I can refund that. I don't even have my Twitch open. Let's go to the moderator panel. Okay, it was... How do the thing? I don't know how to do this. Okay, maybe I have to go to... I don't know how to reward or Stream Manager? Oh, maybe it's here. Why is this so complicated? Had a cockatoo call me MF was. Death Sand, I don't know how to refund this. Come on, there's gotta be a thing for the for dealing with the whatchamacallit. I only get report redemption. Reward request queue. Here we go. We'll just, I'll set that to pause those redemptions, and, why won't it let me... I don't know why it doesn't let me refund that. It should let me refund that, but it doesn't. Death Sands, I'm sorry. I can't refund it. I don't know how. I found the thing, but it doesn't give me the option. Yeah, that's true, Arias. I could do that, but I have a feeling that after I come back from Conquest, I will be absolutely destroyed anyways. An appointment that lasts a week. Yeah, really. That makes a lot of sense. Funeral in Germany. Mental health retreat. Well, I mean, they have no right to ask me what it is anyways. I don't think they can lawfully require me to tell them where it is that I'm going. But I could just tell them that I already have a week booked overseas. I could. Man, I feel bad that I can't refund, I can't refund that. I'm sorry, Death Sands. Next time we do co-working, which might actually be in a little bit, you can choose the scene for the for Spirit City Lo-Fi sessions. But I will, if we don't do co-working today, I will keep it in mind for next time we're doing co-working and you manage to make it to stream, you get a free scene change redeem for when we're in Spirit City. And you just say you want to redeem your free scene change. I'm apparently bleeding. And I bled all over my pants. Wow. Well done. Non-refundable mandatory family event. Yeah. Beep beep a deep. I actually have this this European product. It's a special kind of like a almost like a bar soap, but it's made out of cow bile and has enzymes that get rid of blood. I have a lot of wounds on my leg, and they're really dry and itchy, and I keep scratching them, and they keep opening up, and I'm not healing for whatever reason, and I'm worried it might be the beatus. Oh, Conk, we're talking about The Conquest of Mythodia in Germany. It's a LARP. And also that I am presently bleeding. Because I scratched a wound on my leg and it reopened. And I was like, oh, why is my leg feeling cold and wet? And it's because I am bleeding profusely. It's okay, it should stop soon. If I can't feel it? Oh no, I feel it. It's healing, that's the problem. My wounds just aren't healing. And I worry about that. Maybe I have like cancer or some shit. I'm dying. It's fine. It lasted 40 years almost. It is a diabetes symptom. Yes, that's why I'm worried. The secret fourth bird. Is it the blue and white one again? Or is it just... Which one is it? Do you have two greens? Or is it the really bright blue and white? They're very pretty. Either way. Get more dancing pigeon. Yeah, that blue and white one is different from the other blue and white one. Oh, cyan blue. Okay, so the cyan is the secret fourth bird. I really, really like the color of that bird. That's a very pretty bird. I'll have to ask Azer if they ever found Mochi. I hope they find Mochi. Sorry, still bleeding, still waiting. I'm trying to lose weight so that I don't have the beatus, which is why the hour-and-a-half walk to my job would be great. Hour-and-a-half walk to a job that's super active because you're, like, taking packages and moving them and putting them on a truck. Yeah. Yeah, I should. I usually do. Good enough. Another reason why wounds don't heal is if you don't have enough vitamin C, so it's like, it's basically scurvy. But I take vitamin C tablets, so I don't think it's that. But sorry if that was loud. I got a big thing of vitamin C tablets. I just don't take them first thing in the morning with my meds because I'm usually taking my meds on stream, and the vitamin C tablets are very citrusy. Alright, let's get back to drawing this man's legs. I definitely don't have his thigh quite the right size. I did want to do these a bit faster than I am doing them. He has small hands compared to the girl who had very large hands. We should play Guilty as Sock sometime. I think Cora mentioned that yesterday. I think it was Cora who mentioned it yesterday. Back to work, back to work. God, knees are weird. Truck noises. Knees and feet and ankles are all weird. Drawing Necromancer's favorite part now, the feet. Brownies in oven. Nearly lost them and set the oven on fire. Luckily it didn't have... Jesus Christ! Arius. Your oven really doesn't like you, does it? Poor Necromancer getting bullied. Bullied by feet of all things. At least we know if he gets too uppity, we'll just do a foot study. And you want me to do a full body portrait necromancer? You know there's gonna be foot in that portrait. At least 1 foot, if not 2 whole feet. Drawn by yours truly. You gotta remember, hands are just longer feet. That's why in German the word for gloves is Handschuhe. Literally hand shoes. I don't know anything about that. They'll be in shoes. Are you sure they'll be in shoes? Do you have an outfit in mind for her? This guy has the boniest toes. don't like the position of these legs. They're mean. It's hard to draw. Why can't it be easier? Ooh. Haagen-Dazs has key lime pie ice cream right now, and I am just living for it. And I'm like, but I'm fat, and I can't. I need to not. Part of the problem is, I think one of these parts is too long. Yeah. Almost made me freak out there. Huh. You can see the arch of his foot here, but there's still the rest of it. And it comes up about here. Thanks for the hydrate, Cora. I have a better understanding of my magic system I'll be using to write a story with. Nice. These feet are so difficult. Why? Just one little toe peeking out there. I don't know why I'm struggling so much with these feet. I never want to draw feet again. Hate them. This is why I charge so much for full body stuff. God, they're so weird. I don't want to zoom in either. I don't want to gross out Necromancer too much. It's like, what is going on? Once again, it's that trying to turn a 3D object into something that's not 3D. First of all, this leg. The lack of shadows makes it so much harder, too. Trying to turn something from 3D to 2D and still try and keep it right is very, very hard. I think that's pretty good. Part of the problem is right here. The foreshortening is wrong. Get the curve of the calf and the thigh. But yeah, you can see why when I set my prices for something like a full body piece, this is why it's so expensive, because I am not skilled in this, and it takes even longer. And this is also part of the problem right here. The knee was in the wrong spot. Yeah, those outfit comms are gonna get quite a bit more expensive. But I already had a base prepared from when I did my own stuff, so like it wasn't that hard because I was using a base for them. It's the designing the outfit itself that's the hard part. But like it was my first time doing a commission in a really, really long time. So also the price was a lot lower than I would normally set something like that. And like I'm used to people seeing the like degenerate VGen prices where people are like, I'll do a full character illustration for $15, and I'm like, are you insane? Your art is worth more than that. And also, setting your art prices that low devalues the rest of us who, you know, set our prices normally high. And by normally high, we mean still far too low, because art takes a long time. But I'm also, like, purposefully doing these studies because it helps me to learn proper proportions so that I can do a better job at designing things. You know, I would like to do some fabric studies too, like specifically different types and weights of fabric, and paint those as well, so that when I go to do more costume designs, I can make good proper ones. You know, I can draw the fabric the way it's supposed to look. I want to do the best I can for my clients. Okay, that's a lot better. This knee was a huge problem. It was all wrong. This one too is also, the perspective is off. There we go. That's a lot better. The line weight plays a pretty big role in how you perceive these different parts of the body too. Because I have no shadows, they're just lines. I have to figure out the thing that I couldn't figure out before, which was line weight. And now I'm starting to see how line weight really affects perception. See, like down here, for instance, you see more of the curve of the toe, but the part of the foot that's flat against the floor will have a thinner line, even though it's holding more of the weight. The thicker part of the line is actually this little chunk that comes up here and then disappears into the arch. These lines are thinner than these lines because this is more forward, so you're going to perceive more of that part of the body. putting emphasis on the right syllables. There. God. I think we might save the other one for tomorrow because, like, I am so done with human anatomy right now. It was definitely the knees I had at the wrong spots, for sure. Costs that much because it takes flipping hours. Costs that much because I don't have superpowers. You pay for my skills because exposure doesn't pay the bills. Damn! Everybody's dropping bars. Prefer just a textual description, or should I include reference images? Both? Same as last time. Both. If you've got like references for poses, but you don't want that exact pose, then like I'll do like quick stick figure sketches and we can figure out the pose that you want, and then I'll go from there, finding as many references as possible to add to the pose. As for price, like, I've got no frickin' idea, man. But I am getting a lot better at the human figure. I'm a lot more comfortable with it now. So, you picked a good time to want to do, like, a really big commission. Because, I'm doing lots of, lots of figure studies. So, 5 figure? I'm just gonna pretend I don't see that. Hmm? You mean 5 people in one painting? That's definitely 5 figure painting. 5 people's 5 figure. Good. Because that's too much, man. There's 5 figures in that painting. Yep, 5. There are some stock photos that you can get. Some of the, I think they have group shot ones as well for a Dorka stock. I might try one with more than 2. So far we've done 2 figure picture, and we have a 2 figure picture for tomorrow as well. So we'll probably do this one tomorrow. I said I need to step away for a moment again. I'll be right back. Everybody get up and stretch your legs! Addy turn. But yeah, I think I'm gonna save this one for tomorrow. I'll leave you on River's picture here. It's time for chat segment. Merci. I grabbed myself a Coke Zero. Yeah, great. Yeah, that picture's actually turning out pretty good too. Sometimes it's nice to just step away from a picture for a couple of hours or a day or two. I think it really helps reset the brain. That sneaks up. Ah! You scared me. God, River's so cute. Alright, let's finish off the tea. Tea is complete. What to do now? But yeah, Necromancer, I don't have Evan prices, not yet. Nachos! Welcome, Nachos. We just finished Draw Everything June, piece 8. We did 7 earlier. This is 9, which is today's, and we're gonna do it tomorrow. Either this is a composite picture, or these people are twins. But I'm pretty sure it's composite, because you can see the redness on her knees. But we're looking at adorable cat picture right now. I do pet portraits for $75 on my Ko-fi. Plus a little extra. Only the painting practices, though. They're not like full size pictures. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna edit that. Gonna edit my prices just a little bit. There we go. I'm still trying to figure out the prices. Every time I look at them, I'm always just like, nah, these are a little bit too high, or feet. A street from Nachos. It's your birthday next week. What day is your birthday? Hopefully I'll be around for it and not dead from work. All the plan is to get the image model if your many arms and legs is going to cost. You're gonna calm CNOT? Jesus. On the 19th. It's Arias' birthday. Yours is the 17th? Next week? Man, I'm gonna have to write that down. Hold on. Arias is June 19th. Nachos is June 17th. Well, happy early birthday to both of you. wonder if there's like a birthday thing we can put on the Discord, or if people wanna like join up. Yeah, mine's in July. I'm gonna be an old woman. I mean, Demora. Boy. Yes. Sorry, you spend your entire life referring to yourself as one gender, and it's hard to remember to even like correct your own own pronouns. LVC birthday party, absolutely. I'll have to find out when Fantasy's birthday is too, and Necromancer, and everyone else. Yes. God, that picture of Rare is so cute. He's so adorable! His eye is a little bit off, though. I have to fix that. I have to fix that while I see it. Still a little bit off, but my brain is not functional for art at the moment. I used it all up on fixing those feet. The brownies are amazing. Oh, you're making me jealous. People don't do anything for my birthday either, so, you know. I haven't been home for my birthday in years. And so I missed it last year. She was up north visiting her family, so I was just alone on my birthday last year. It's okay. I was making my conquest clothes. and like Atlas had just passed away. It was very depressing. My birthday is the 16th of July. Right in the middle of summer. Hot, sticky, and gross, just the way I hate it. I was born on a Tuesday. And this year, my birthday's on a Wednesday. So it'll be a stream day. Let's see if I can sign into that job thing yet. Nope, still can't sign in. I have a feeling I'm not going to be getting that job. Like, I've got the job, technically. I just had to pass a background check, and I can't fill out the form for the background check, and it's so infuriating. Middle to late fall. Yeah, no, fall is the best. My dad's birthday is in the fall. Same day as my cat, actually. My cat has the same birthday as my dad, so he can't hate him. Yeah. My throne comes up as an error 404. Really? Let's go take a look at that. It shouldn't, because I just clicked on it. Wait, what? Well, it should be working. Okay, as long as it's working. Yeah, you're doing me a concern there. I was like, what changed? What happened? Ah! They just like to see me panic. I think you guys just like the noises I make. It's fine, it's fine. Posture check. Unshrimp thine spines, everybody. Oh, I just cracked my neck. Whew. I mean, my neck's always making like little crunchy sounds. I think I've got crapitus in my neck, like I got it in my knees. Your overconfidence is paying off? In what way? My neck always makes crunchy noises. I'm gonna have to repaint my collar for Conquest this year. I should probably do that soon before it gets too humid to do so. Which means I have to go buy spray paint. I should check the Home Depot for jobs. It's coming together. I'm happy. It's almost a TARDIS. What is almost a TARDIS? I'm confused. Oh, this is the one out by the Costco. Ugh. Well, let's see if there's the one at the other one the one I normally go to. The same job. The exact same job at the other Home Depot. I'm confused. They just hiring exactly the same person for both places? Is that it? Oh, you're making a plush TARDIS. Is that what's happening? If my understanding is correct, you're making a plush TARDIS. I hope it's a plush TARDIS. If not, now you need to make a plush TARDIS. Yeah, they're only hiring one position at both Home Depots in my city, and it's the same one. It's the same job. I think the Lowe's turned into a Rona. You could check that one. I know there's no jobs at Walmart. I already checked that. I like hardware stores. There's 2 Ronas. I don't know where this other one is. That one's really close! Do they have jobs? Careers. Ooh. What we're looking for, oh, it's a department manager position. They want 5 years experience in personnel management. Fair enough. Associate, they better not want 5 years of experience. Hardware and electrical associate. I could probably do that job as long as I'm moving the whole time. You gonna lurk as you get food? Awesome. Yeah, we have a lurk command now. Just neglected to tell everybody that. Arias, I do not want to be anywhere near children or in a bathing suit. Absolutely not. I hate children. Children hate me. It's a mutual understanding. And I absolutely do not want to be seen anywhere where I have any part of my body uncovered. Especially my legs. I own 1 pair of shorts and I think I might get rid of them. That's how much I hate my body. Yep. I could be a hardware associate, guys. Hardware and electrical. And then the other one that's really far away that I wouldn't be able to walk to. The first one I can walk to. The second one I would have to take a bus. Ooh, this one is, it's a customer service associate. Yeah, I could do that one too. It's too bad that job is not closer as well. I think I might apply for these. I can get to both of them. And one I can even walk to, which saves me money because then I don't have to spend money on the bus. And that means more savings for Iki. /say. People call me Iki as well. I sometimes refer to myself in the third person in such ways. Emergency noises. My mouth moves. Oh my god. Normally I'm talking over those, but I just stopped and my mouth is just like tea kettle noises. I'm very good at imitating, very, very good at imitating the things. The sirens. Yes, I'm very good at imitating sirens. You saw it. You saw my mouth moving. It was very accurate. That is my life. Okay, so that's 2 more jobs I can apply for today, guys. And they're like basic low-end people jobs, which I don't need any experience for. They don't tell you what the hourly rate is. It's probably just the minimum wage at $15 an hour, which is even less than what I would be making at the UPS place. But I have a feeling that my application is just gonna be ignored at this point. Because the lady's like, okay, you need to do it today. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it today. And then I tried to do the thing, and now I'm stuck. And I feel bad because it's like, I have obligations. Part-time associate director at the Toronto School of Art. I don't know if I would qualify for that, Arias. Let's look at the qualifications. Bachelor's degree required. Preference for backgrounds in education, fine arts, arts administration, or business. I mean, I have a bachelor's degree in English. Yes, I know you can hear the Discord pings. Streamer mode, I always forget to turn it off after stream, and I don't know why it's not turning on automatically anymore, and it's infuriating. Because it used to turn on automatically, and now it doesn't. And it would turn off automatically, and now it doesn't. And it's that way for everybody, so it's not just me, it's not just some setting I missed. No, I can't get a hold of her to explain the issue because they don't give me a phone number to reach out to them. They don't care because they can hire 15 people in a day for like one position, and only one of those people will actually show up. And what's worse is something that's been happening in my area is they'll get somebody. They'll hire somebody for a position, and the guy will go into the interview, and he'll do the interview, and they'll be like, great, you speak English very well, and you can understand everything that's happening, you know, because it's a job where you have to be able to understand what's going on, like in a warehouse or something. And then the guy who shows up for the job is not the guy who went to the interview, because the guy who went to the interview is outsourcing his jobs to immigrants. Which is fraud, technically. At least I'm pretty sure it's some form of employment fraud. And these immigrants take like docked pay, because the pay's going directly to this other dude, and then the immigrant is getting money under the table. I think I just dodged all of those, but thank you. Thank you very much for the hydrate fantasy. But yeah, so that's a thing that's been happening. So somebody with experience goes and gets hired, and then they outsource the job to an immigrant, and an immigrant shows up, and the pay still just goes directly to the other guy, and nobody checks. Why are you tormenting Necromancer with feet? It's mean. So yeah, that's the thing that's been happening here, and it's like nothing against the uh nothing against our immigrants. Like, they're perfectly welcome here, but it's getting to the point where, like, the people who have been here since birth can't even get jobs. And then they wonder why, like, people are so mad about immigrants. And I'm just like, trying really hard not to be mad. Because, like, I will do the hard jobs. I will walk the hour and a half to work every day if I have to. Rain or shine, thunderstorms, etc. I'll probably get struck by lightning and die on my way to work. What is going on? Necromancer deserves it. What did he do? Guy's doing me concern over here. Whenever Necromancer does something, it always leaves me worried. But yeah, I am struggling. Everybody's bullying Necromancer. Poor Necromancer. Battles among fronds. So, yeah, things are tough here, and they're kind of weird because it's like you never know what you're gonna get. And a lot of the people that end up in these situations where they're being taken advantage of and doing these jobs, they're not supposed to be working because they're students. And so that's why they're going through these, like, back-end channels. And sometimes they don't get paid, and there's no recourse for them. And then, like, a lot of the warehouse jobs, they don't hire women because they're like, oh, women aren't strong enough to do the job. And it's a little bit sexist. So it's complicated and tough, but I think I can apply for those positions at the Rona, and I'll look into to the one in the Home Depot. It's a merchandising associate. I'll see if I qualify for that. And maybe I'll apply for it even if I don't qualify. Maybe I'll get the job and they'll teach me how to do it, and then I'll have experience in doing something different. More experience for more authoring. I'm always willing to try something new, but I think I'm also going to message Bale and ask him if they might be able to hire me for the summer with Bergschneider so I can get some experience so that I can create our LARP Town thing one day. Conch Lobster is being mean to me. It's just bully Necromancer Day. Okay. I'm hungry, and there's some jobs I need to go apply to. No, remind you of your crimes against humanity. Write that cat into my story. Write River into my story? Nah, there's no room for cats in my story right now. My story's pretty well set out. As a matter of fact, there are no pets in my story. What? There are none. None pets. There might be a police dog at some point. Maybe. There's already too many wraiths. See you, Ross. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. It is Thursday, right? Yeah, it's only Thursday. This week's felt very long to me. So, we have seen on our Moko Maid. We rated Moko Maid yesterday. So I guess we could do see not. There's no Evan this week, and it's kind of sad. I miss Evan. Evan, come back! So who do we want to raid into? Because I've got to go apply for some jobs, because I have a feeling that the job that I was basically guaranteed is not going to happen now. Which is frustrating, but also relieving. Hey, Queen Boo! We're just about to raid out, but that's my roommate's cat's, that's Sione's cat, River, when he was a kitten. You gotta show up earlier, Queen Boo. I mean, we can stay in chat for a little while. There are jobs that I've got to apply to, but yeah, we can sit in chat for a little while. But yeah, that's River. We call him Rivy. Or Goblin, because he chews on everything. It's not bullying if he likes it. Bullied Evan for upwards of an hour. Yeah, it's not bullying if he likes it. Yeah, so River's adorable. We have one of Tesla that we're gonna work on too. Tesla is my cat. Let me bring him that file. There's Tesla. He's even cuter. Look at that little face. Ah! I call him Nugget sometimes. Or actually, I call him Nugget more than I call him his actual name. Yes, I know, right? He's my little bean. Tesla has the best face. But you see why my Meowmotes exist now. Because they are him. Yeah, I love it. Wait, we name our pets and then we fall in love with our pets and then our pets never get called by their names. They just get called by pet names. I guess that's where the term pet name came from. Yeah, Tesla is unbearably adorable. Yep. You just want to squish him. And he's only 8 pounds. So he's really tiny. And he only has 3 beans, so sometimes we call him 3-bean salad as well. Necromancer is amazing and super kind and extremely generous and amazing. Yes, you want him, but you can't have him. He is mine. He shares a birthday with my dad, even. See, this is why I don't leave his picture up, because it's too cute. I worry people might come and catnap him. This is what we did today, and we did one other. This one. So this one was from Tuesday. And we did that one today. And then we did this one, which was yesterday's. And then tomorrow we're gonna do this one. And whatever tomorrow's is. Yes, this is why I have River up, because Tesla is too adorable. And also I'm working on this one, which is Vaughn from my book. Or rather, who is Vaughn from my book. If you want to shower Evan with money, just commission him. Yeah. You're waiting for his cards! I wonder if Evan remembered to, remember that he's planning on giving me one of his cards for free. A special card. I get Dark Sarian. I would prefer, like, the Mystic one-of-a-kind long Sarian card. I've actually been, for a long time, planning cards of my own characters. As a matter of fact, I even have the file open. Thanks for the hydrate, Queen Boo. Yeah, I've had this file open for a couple of weeks now. You hate string right now? Harley wants to do shenanigans in Nacho's stream. Oh yeah, there's another pet that I'm gonna be doing. This is Tessa. She passed away a few years ago. But the guy in the red shirt, that was his dog. She was best baby Bean. She was a good girl. Yeah. She was terrified of my dad. She was afraid of his beard. Let's see. I can't share that picture online. What else have we got? Really not much else. We've got Merlis still going, hanging out with Havarti. Still haven't finished it, but I did some extra work on it. So I've got the fins. Still need to change the tail. I hate the tails so much. She does have the eyebrows of a good pupper. She was best pupper. She was such a fantastic dog. Oh yeah, this is the Meow Meow, by the way. Oh, you missed Tessa. Hold on, let me bring it up again. Where is it? This is Tessa. Yeah, I have a file called Meow Meows. Initial designs, that one's just terrible. Is this one where he's holding a potion? Put that in the background. Well, there you go. There's Tessa. She is good pupper. Train! And then, there's this one where he's holding a cake. So I was giving him all sorts of little professions. So a cafe owner and a baker. This one, Tesla has like shorter front legs than he's supposed to. And because his back feet only have 3 beans, his back feet are really small, so it looks like he's wearing little pantaloons. It's really, really insanely cute. And then there's the paper version of that. I had another one. I think I had like a little postman one. Where's the postman one? It's not in here. Well then. We'll have to go find that. Where is it? It's not in here. Well then. This was my plan for my old VTuber. You're very jump up uponable. There's a weird shit going on in my chat. But yeah, this is what I planned to use as my VTuber a long time ago. It's a variation on Lagoon, and Lagoon is the precursor to the character I use now. This is an unfinished piece of another precursor to this character. And this is Xanthias. Thanks for the hydrate, Cora. Yeah, I need to finish this one. Not gonna lie. Gonna sit instead. It took me a few moments to see the form. See. Yeah, this is the oldest version of Xanthias that exists, and that's from 2005 or 6. It was the very first design of Xanthias. But you can see design elements from Xanthias and Nameless as well. Particularly the collar, horns, the elf ears. I need to fix this one. The face is messed up, but you know, you learn as you do more pieces, you grow. But I do really want to finish this piece one day. I just got lazy with the wings. Never finished it. Oh, Xanthias is his own character. I made Nameless so that I could play him. Like, physically. That is why Nameless looks the way he does, is because this is what my hair is. And this is what my skin color is. So, Nameless was specifically designed around me being able to play them in a LARP. Xanthias, I will never get that tan. I will just turn into a cooked lobster if I try to get to that color. He is legit supposed to have, like, the latte skin tone. And Lagoon... I don't know why I didn't want to play Lagoon other than the fact that I can't find wigs that fit my head. Oh no, I don't turn into a conch lobster, I just turn into a lobster. A cooked lobster. But yeah, Xanthias was like one of my precious baby characters. So like, no touchy. My special boy. But like you can see just like from the ones that I showed, that, you know, my ability to draw has gotten a lot better over the years. The composition, body, etc. Do you think conch lobster screams if you toss them in boiling water like actual lobsters? I would scream if you toss me in boiling water. I'm sure you would too. Look at those little tiny lumpfishes floating around. Aren't they cute? You know, I'm concrete. Ah! You're a concrete lobster? Interesting. Nature is lit. Alright. I have jobs I must apply for. Profile picture? I haven't seen your profile picture. I'll have to go look. Ah, interesting. I always love hearing the stories behind people's usernames. Yes, jobs go. Okay, who are we rating? It's either gonna be Moko or CNOT. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for coming by. I always appreciate you showing up and hanging out with me. Even if I am scuffed and sometimes look for jobs on stream. So we are off sailing to other waters, Franz. I will see you tomorrow at the usual time. Queen Boo, show up earlier. And you guys have a great day, okay? And hopefully I'll have a job on Monday. If not, then we'll be back to our regular schedule. Yes, you're a Franz. Everybody's Franz. You're the Palm Franz. A drink for the road. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a great day. I love you. Bye-bye.